Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel for another Stalker mod showcases. As you all probably know, last week Ukraine was invaded, which, you know, it's not great, it's freaking awful, to be honest. I think we live in a time that we really don't need war. This war is just a waste of time, waste of lives, waste of resources, all just because someone is greedy and wants more. Yeah, well, it is true that the president of Russia, all that he wants is more money. Yeah, well, I have nothing against the Russian people. Just like the Chinese, they have poor leadership that don't have their best interests at heart. I'm pretty sure that people in Russia would all wish for better work and life conditions instead of another useless war. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, let's go back to the program. So, first of all, we have Memories of the Zone 1.2. This is a mod for Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. This version is a standalone and it has a 64-bit engine. The main features of this mod is that it has incorporated the Zone Reclamation project, you know, for AI bug fixes and all, and gameplay bug fixes. We have the Absolute Nature texture pack, we have the Absolute Structures texture pack, we have the Photorealistic Zone 2 texture pack. For all of these are for better visuals, of course. Then we have the Original Weapons Renewal, free. You know, for better weapons, animations, textures and models. And then at the end we have the Stalker Weather Overhaul version 3 for enhanced atmosphere and climate. So yeah, well, my personal experience for what I've played. The gunplay to me feels the same as the vanilla experience, and to be honest, this mod is set to replicate the vanilla experience with updated visuals. So it's like you're playing vanilla Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, but with modern graphics. That's it, basically. Next we have Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl Enhanced 1.1.2. This is also a mod for Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. Unlike the previous one, this one is not a standalone, although the objective is pretty much the same as the previous mod. Is a complete update of the visual experience on Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, bringing it to modern standards, if you know what I mean. For features, just like the previous mod, this mod also had 64-bit engine, but this mod has the HD models add-on. Also has the original weapons renewal free, photorealistic zone 2.1. It has some changes, especially to the default weather. The previous version that had the SWTC silver was removed, and it was added as an add-on. Some zones were also added on this version. Unused textures were removed for better performance. The issues with the sky boxes were fixed, and that's pretty much of the features on this mod. So the personal experience that I had with this mod, from what I played, the gunplay, to me, it's the same as the vanilla experience, just like the previous mod. It's the same vanilla experience. So the only difference that this mod has to the other one is like how they were put together. And this one has the HD models add-on, and the other one doesn't. But it's just minor things, because the gameplay experience is the same as Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl Vanilla. Anyway, well, just like the previous mod, the download link will be in the description. And as we do that, we're passing to the next one. Next we have Hardware Mod version 3.2 plus Last Day plus Weapons mod. This is a mod for Stalker Sky. Its main features, it's a new storyline, basically learn how S.T.A.L.K.E.R joined the mercenaries, and I don't want to spoil it. It has new factions, a new interface, new NPC models. It also has the S.T.A.L.K.E.R weapon pack, which besides replacing all the vanilla weapons with the high quality version of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R weapon pack, it also adds 30 other guns. It has improved AI. It has a higher difficulty, believe me. It also has more anomalies. So yeah, this mod here, it really is a doozy. I can't say that I have not enjoyed it, because I have, but the difficulty, it's really high, believe me. So I enjoyed the gunplay. It has a very hard start, and sadly I could not find any guides on how to do the first quest, so I'm kinda still lurking around in the swamp looking for a place to finish the first quests. Like there's a quest to look for a detector, and I'm looking for it. I went for the observation outpost, and then I went to the observation tower and can't still find it. So yeah, it's very hard, but once you start getting equipment and see how the mod really plays, it starts to feel satisfying, if you know what I mean. Sadly, this is not a standalone version, which you'll have to, install Clear Sky for it, but that's not a problem, is it? Anyway, as always, the download link will be in the description, just like all the previous mods, and with that in mind, let's go to the next one. For the next one, and actually last mod for this month, we have Dead Sky mod 1.0. Like the previous, it's also a mod for Stalker Sky, and this one is actually a standalone. So as main features, there's a new weapon pack, STS 2.6.3 Redux, new weapons textures from last day, and some made by the mod creator, new firing and loading sounds, new ambient textures from last day, mystery, NLC and anomaly, new grass from atmosphere. It also has a new look on the anomalies thanks to cinematic VFX. In gameplay, it has the dynamic HUD, which is if you have a gas mask, you know. Also has a new HUD, a new UI, an increased difficulty level and increased weapon prices. Yeah, well, that's economy, I guess. It has new ambient sounds, new walking and inventory sounds, new notification sounds, new music on the radio, and that's pretty much it on this mod. So I didn't try the radio because, you know, copyright, right? But no, it's not the sounds that I wanted to talk about. It's the binoculars, and what's the other thing? The binoculars are buggy. You can use them, but you can see that they're optimized for the 4:3 screen, 16:9, but that's fixable. And the inventory HUD was also not working properly, but that's not going to really affect much of the gameplay, in my opinion. So my personal experience so far with this mod is that for what I have played, I enjoyed the gameplay. It feels very satisfying, and once you start, it's really hard to stop. So I start playing it, you know, start on the bed, and then we have to basically clear the swamps. My gameplay session with this mod, it was until I cleared the swamps from the renegades. So yeah, it's very satisfying. Like the previous mod before, the download link will be in the description, and for it will be everything for this month. These episodes are actually harder to record than the other mod showcases. I like the format, but it is very, very hard and very different to record. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to change it. Anyway, download links for all the mods will be in the description. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay well, and I'll see you guys in next time.